welcome back or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Aisha and welcome to another house moving vlog. So the first one went up and it was basically from the day we got the keys. From the day we got the keys to the day we got this house ready to move in. Sort of. So it's Monday the 12th today, and basically this video is going to be like a little snippet of what I do every day leading up to the month of owning this house. So we moved in yesterday. That was definitely a tale to tell with that, but the house is ready to live in, but it's not quite a home just yet. It's almost there. But basically we went out with some friends on Saturday night to celebrate a friend's birthday, and also just to have like one last night of living with our parents, blowing off steam, just living in the moment and having fun. Now we did say, you know, we'll be home early and ready to move on Sunday morning, and we were still out on Sunday morning, so it was definitely a delicate feeling day, but we just embraced it. I spent one last night at my parents' house. The Friday night was the last night at Brandon's parents' house, so it was nice. It was a really well-rounded weekend, and then my mum was like, right, well, you may as well stay for a Sunday roast. So we attempted a Sunday roast. And then we packed up in the rain and we headed home, and yeah, it was lovely. It was very true us style, shall I say. But anyway, this is the living room currently. It is currently just housing all of the boxes that either need to go upstairs, in the garage, or whatever. They've all got a final destination, but they're just not quite ready there yet. We did take a trip to Ikea last week. However, the closest Ikea to us is just kind of like, it's very small. There wasn't even a food hall, and it's more of just like little bits that you can pick up. We need to go to the main one, which is like quite a bit further away, back like up where I'm originally from. So we need to do that. We're gonna do that tomorrow so we can pick up some of the bigger furniture and also get like the wardrobes and things ready for delivery picked out, and a delivery date picked out. So today I have just been transporting boxes up and down. I will say I'm back in work now, so I kind of only have like before work, my lunch breaks, and after work to do. So what I'm going to do is just on my lunch break every day, just pick up the camera and just show some progress of what we've been doing. So today is literally just going to be like a little bit of a tour of where we're up to and some plans. So the sofa is ordered. That should come at the end of February. So this room for now is the living room, is just a housing room. Behind us is the dining room table, which is going to go into the kitchen when the kitchen is painted. The kitchen and the bathrooms are the last thing to paint because they didn't rely on furniture, wallpaper or carpets. So anyway, let's go on a little tour. It's so dark and gloomy today, so I'll just see, yeah, the lighting isn't going to be the best. I do apologise, this room is like super gloomy and moody, which I kind of like, but for the camera it's not great. We are going to get some lighting down the back, and then also when the sofa comes, it's going to be against this wall. Is a big corner sofa, so we're going to have lighting in this corner of the sofa as well. But basically these are boxes that just don't have a home yet, like boxer shoes, shoes don't have a home yet. Living room accessories and stuff. So our little dining room table that we were basically gifted second hand, which I'm trying to do with a lot of, especially the wood furniture, trying to get second hand, so it's good quality stuff. But we have two chairs at the moment. We can pick some others, but it's just us two. My mission today is to get this cleared so that tonight we can have our first meal here. This is my old rolling cart, and I did actually upgrade to a new rolling cart. I'm so excited. I will say one thing I feel like I haven't mentioned is that for the past 18 months or so, I have been making money on YouTube, a small amount of money, but I've saved up every single penny, and I'm going to be spending it on my YouTube room. So that included like the wallpaper that's there, the accessories, the lighting, everything, the furniture in there. It's all going to be paid from my YouTube fund, which I've been so excited to do, which is why I upgraded my rolling cart. It was also on offer at Ikea, so I feel like it was the universe telling me it was time. I'm actually going to use this in the pantry to hold like root vegetables, like things like onions and potatoes, once that's set up. We did order some new blinds, but I don't like this one for the living room. It's like a green, but it just didn't match, so we're sending that one back. But the black and blue have arrived for the games room and the YouTube room. But yeah, my mission today is to clear this off. I will say not much has happened in the pantry, other than I've given it like a tidy, and a lot of the decorating stuff has gone because we've used it all. So pretty happy with that. I don't think I'm going to touch this for the time being. Coming into the kitchen now, like I said, upstairs is now finished, and so downstairs is the dumping ground. So this is the outdoor furniture that the previous owners left us, and we've just been using for like lunch when we're here and like people are decorating. Over there is all of the sheets and clothing protectors and stuff for people when they come and help. Brennan purchased some Crocs, which he uses for the bin runs, which was very successful. The painting corner, basically anything, again, people have been coming to gloss and to help like just throughout the week. So it's all just there. Really changed too much, although I did put these up, which I painted blue, and I'm happy with these little shelves. They were just like a distressed wood, but I think the blue adds a pop of colour. But yeah, not really much has changed there. I'm loving the fridge. We're doing our big food shop today, which is going to be super exciting to fill the fridge up. Okay, let's head upstairs. So one big difference since we last spoke is the flooring. So as you can see, the landing currently has been ripped up, but the bedrooms have beautiful new carpets. They're so nice, they're so thick, they're clean, they're so good. So this is the current state of the YouTube room. I have got my furniture up. I am going to be picking a couple more bits out from Ikea. So essentially everything I just willy-nilly packed. I was going to do a packing video, and then it got super late on Sunday. I was super hungover and I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to throw stuff in bags. It was just like the best way for people to carry them. When they're in boxes, they get super heavy and they're hard to lift. So it was just, let's just get this stuff in the car and go now. We have my bedside tables from my room. My parents' house are now going to be like my skincare and makeup drawers in the back corner. My desk, I have a new desk, which is great for storage. That Scoville box is actually a box of body mists. Wallflowering, which I feel like is a big, exciting update. It currently has blue orchid skies and smells beautiful in here. It was starting to smell like carpet, so yeah, if anyone has done new carpets, they'll know the smell. But yeah, this room I think is really going to come on this week, especially as I get this sorted. However, I think I'm going to wait for the weekend because I think Brandon's pretty busy, and I'm going to do a full dedicated video to just set up my YouTube room. Coming into the games room, nothing has really changed, but this room has big plans. It's just waiting on furniture, bookcase for this wall, as well as a media unit. And we're gonna have the TV here, all the gaming setups, PS4, PS5, Switch there. And then bed is essentially gonna be the sofa for that section. And then over here in this corner is gonna be a black corner desk that we have got arriving from Amazon this week. So I'm super excited about that. Coming into the bedroom has had such a massive transformation. It's actually a bedroom now. So we have our new king bed. We have a bedside table, which I am already making excellent use of. I was just unpacking a little bit while I was on my lunch break, and I have my laptop charging ready to edit this video at some point. So it is super cozy in here. We had such a nice night's sleep. It's so strange. I basically described my night last night to Brandon as like, you know, when you go on holiday and the first night you're like getting your toothbrush out and like getting your bearings and just unpacking some certain things that you need immediately for the next day. Like, no, you just have like a kind of sense of excitement and also a sense of anxiety, like you're somewhere new, but then realizing like this is the rest of our lives together now. Like, not the rest, I know we might be eventually, but I just mean like the foreseeable future of our lives here together, like unpacking our things and choosing where we want them. It's really, really crazy. It is like that kind of first anxious night on holiday, but also like this is ours now. It's so crazy. And we had a really lovely night. We're both back to work today, so crash back to work, but we have so many fun house things left to do. It's just like one big adventure, and like one day when the sofa comes, we'll finally put our feet up and relax, but I love it when it all systems go. Anyway, back to the tour. So in this corner we have a temporary solution. Essentially there is not a massive gap between the bed and the wall. Now I know the traditional solution would be to put the bed against this wall. However, when I turn round behind me, there is not a solid wall because we have an ensuite, so there will be nowhere to put the TV, and I really like this just like strong accent wall. Also, it's our bedroom, we can do whatever we want, but super cozy here. I like being under the window as well because I like having a fresh breeze. Yeah, I'm happy with the way it looks. I was panicking a little, like, does it look strange? But honestly, this room is a weird shape. What can you do? But we are going to get some Ikea Cullen drawers. They are the Malm drawers, but they're slimline. So what we have now is the 3 Malm drawers, and essentially I can fully open the top drawer, which I won't because it has my underwear in, but the bottom 2 drawers only come out as far as like the bed will allow. So if we get these slimline ones, we'll be able to fully open them, and we're going to get 6, so they stretch all the way along the wall. Telly is a temporary for now. It's just my little 32-inch from my parents' house. Eventually we're going to get a slightly bigger one and possibly mount it. We will see. I just don't like things on the walls because I don't like making holes in freshly painted walls. And then coming into this corner, this is where I have been working. Box into there is some of Brandon's clothes. You'll see the wardrobe situation in a second. I have my Scentsy set up, which the camera is absolutely hating right now. It is my gorgeous blue, like flower design one. I love it. I do have my skincare set up as well. Again, it was just like immediate unpacking last night. This picture on the wall, it was 50p from Primark and we just whacked it in an Ikea frame and I love it. I love the little pop of pink and the navy. This was the wardrobe that the previous owners left us. Let me shut the door because you can see the toilet. Oh my days. Anyway, what I was saying was ensuite is in this corner, so if you had the bed facing this way, there's nowhere to put the TV. But this wardrobe has got some of our clothes in for now. I think I found a pretty good solution and it is just hanging essentials that we need and wear it all of the time. So like just selection for Brandon, some of my jumpers, we've got his pyjamas, I've got some clothes that I've just been wearing to like paint and decorate in, and then in this side I've just got anything that was shorter, so like shorter tops, and then all of Brandon's things because he was back to work today and I need to make sure that he could grab like stuff immediately to get to work. But that is a temporary solution. Most of our clothes are still back at our parents', but hopefully we'll have wardrobes next week and we can go and collect the rest of our belongings, because I will say I did have to leave some things behind at my mum's because the cars were jam-packed. Anyway, that is the plan for this room. I say the plan, essentially it's just some new drawers here. And then it is done. Coming into the bathroom, haven't really done anything. I will say it's currently housing the carpet scrap. So we had an amazing company come and do the carpets, but we weren't quite ready for the stairs. But they kept all of the scraps from the rooms because the bedroom obviously has the ensuite and has this bathroom, so it's not quite a rectangle. So we kept the scraps, getting the stairs, and we're literally getting them done tomorrow. This is my current like stuff situation. I just have stuff like from around my room. I have face masks, I have skincare, I have spare makeup, all sorts. So it needs a good organise. But essentially this room is going to be pink and black. I have some pink towels, going to get some black ones. Yeah, it's going to be super cute. Ensuite, I'm planning on doing blue as much as I can, like kind of beachy blue, white kind of colours, but that can come later. But anyway, plan for today is basically just to get the dining room table clear so we can have some dinner there tonight, go to the Asda for a big shop when Brandon finishes work. Let's get to clearing the living room table. So these are some shelves that I got off Amazon that are going to go on the wall that is being wallpapered. They're like a very dark wood and like black kind of metalwork. So they need to stay in here so someone does them for me. Okay, I'm just going to put everything in here for now. I feel like that makes sense. Pocket knives, always pocket knives all around this house. I have my return for Argos, which I do need to put into the car. The screen blind was not it. I'm thinking I'm going to get the creamy beige for in here and the bedroom, seeing as they're like at the front of the house. I want them to match, and this green was not the vibe. This is the lampshade that needs to go in that room, but it doesn't have a, what are they called, like a link thing here, because I used it in another one, so it's just another job that needs doing. Bits from the blinds. The blinds. So for the YouTube room, I went with this blue because I'm doing like a mix of blues in there. It's just very like pale sky baby blue. And then we have black for the games room. Now I didn't know this, but you basically just buy a blind and then cut it to the size of the window. I thought they were like made to measure, they're not. And they were super cheap, so I'm happy about that, but I just need someone to do it for me because I don't have a hacksaw. Other than that, I have this, which actually I'm putting in the bathroom. I don't know. It's a black diffuser. It has New York on it. I got it for 50p on the Asda sale. Cute. Got these on the Asda sale for 50p. A load of these Sensationals winter collection. So I have vanilla pine, iced gingerbread cookies, and this cinnamon spice, which is delicious. They were literally like 40 something p, like 42p. So I picked up a whole rack of those because we need to seriously wax melt this house. It smells like paint, it smells like bleach, it smells like carpet, it smells like, oh my gosh, the wrapping that the mattress came in. The mattress itself also kind of had a bit of a stunk to it, so yeah, I'm very excited to unpack these and get this house smelling good. This is just jumbly stuff that, basically this is just the basket we bring stuff up and down in, so that is ready. And then we have our little table. I'll pull it around there. So we can have dinner tonight, like two little shadows sat at one end of the table. That is for today, so there's a good overview for Monday. I've got to get back to work because it's almost 1. And then tomorrow the rest of the carpets are getting done, so we can update that. We're gonna go to Ikea so I can vlog that. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm just going to do a bit of unpacking and a bit of flat pack each day. My mum is coming on Wednesday because she has the afternoon off. So she's going to come up and help. I'll just do a shorter day. And Friday, I also do a shorter day in work, so I can do some bits then. And then the weekend, we're going to set up the YouTube room, so I'm very excited. So anyway, get cozy, get comfy.
Hello peeps and happy Tuesday. I have been so busy today, just with work and things. I basically had 3 weeks off, so coming back and catching up has been a little bit crazy, but I've just had a little bit of my lunch break to eat. I had a bagel, it was lovely. And I also read some of my book, actually finished a book and started a new one, which was lovely. I'm really trying to, in the time that I have, instead of picking up my phone and scrolling on my phone, I'm trying to pick up my book. I'm doing a little bit better with that. This morning before work, I ripped up the underlay on the stairs in the hopes that he would come this morning, but the carpet just got delivered to the carpet shop and it is like, it's almost 1 o'clock, but he is gonna go pick it up and come and fit it this afternoon, which is gonna be great. And then we are heading to Ikea. I'm so excited to have a little list. We realised we need a lot of bathroom stuff. Like, I jumped in the shower last night and then went to top out. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna bath mats. Like, there was just water everywhere. We also need some more kitchen things because as I was cooking last night, I was like, I could do with some extra cooking utensils and things. Also need a laundry basket. I'm currently just housing our laundry in a bag for life, so we could do with that. But we did have a very exciting delivery this morning. Let me hop into a different room and show you guys. So Brandon texted me this morning and was like, are we expecting anything from DPD? Like, is this a scam? It was just a DPD message saying, we'll be there between like 10:30 and 11:30. I was like, no, just leave it, it's fine, we'll see if anything turns up. And then I had 2 deliveries this morning actually. Part 1 and part 2 came separately. Why? I don't know. But we actually ordered the games room desk off Amazon and it came by DPD. I don't know whether it's because like a brand or like Amazon that's the furniture, I don't know, but anyway, it's here. It came in 2 parts. Last time that we had furniture come in 2 parts, it came like a week apart, so I'm so happy that they came on the same day. I just started to unpackage it because I was like, what is it? It's the desk. So we have this part and I have this part. I was just gonna go to build it and I was like, no, I'll wait for Brandon because I know he'll be super excited. We actually went round to his mum's last night to pick up some more of his stuff, including his gaming setup, in the hopes that the desk will be here on Thursday, and it's actually arrived today. So the plan going forward today, I just need to get on with work and wait for the carpets. To be honest, I can't really do much else around the house. Brandon finishes work tonight. He's going to come home first and then we're going to go in my car because my car's just a little bit bigger. See what we can get in it and then order the rest of the furniture, and then hopefully tonight when we get home we can have a little flat pack date night. I think, well, like at the say, like flat pack either like makes or breaks you. Honestly, we're pretty good with it, as long as we just like have our own little jobs to get on with. If we like try and step each other's toes, it's like not a good idea, but we both like to read the instructions and then pick a little job each. So yeah, the desk is going to be the job, and then tomorrow my mum is coming over in the afternoon. She has the afternoon off and we are going to, well, she's going to help dust and clean the games room for me. She's going to make the bed in here while I finish up with work. Then I'm going to finish a little bit earlier. I usually work till about 4:30, 4, but if she's going to be around, I'll probably finish about 3, 3:30. We're going to pop over to the retail park and I need to pick up some bits for work because I go back to the office on Thursday, and she also needs to pick up some bits as well. And yeah, that is basically everything. The YouTube room is still a tip, but that's going to be a separate video coming at the weekend. So hopefully there'll be some massive progress in the games room tomorrow, and then the rest will be towards the end of the week. Hopefully if we get some Ikea furniture in, and obviously the carpet's going to make such a difference. Let me just show you it right now. Really literal concrete block. I'm going to do a transition here. You're going to get the carpet in 3, 2, 1. Hello guys, happy Wednesday. I'm here for my Wednesday update on the house. So today has been absolutely manic. Where I left off was that the carpets were supposed to be getting done yesterday. However, there was a delay with the delivery and the fitter couldn't come in time because we were going to Ikea, and I was like, that's very important. So he came first thing this morning and the carpets are all in and they look gorgeous. They're incredible. And my mum has been up this afternoon and we have had so much done. I've got to say, I haven't been able to pick the camera up, so I'm doing it after work and it's getting pretty dark. But we have done amazing. She had brought another carload of my stuff with her. We've managed to get some of the game room set up. She brought me some things like my blinds for the bedroom and some other things that I kind of needed around. So I'll do a quick update with you guys. I'll start in the games room because it's starting to look amazing. I have like
half set it up to surprise Brandon when he gets home from work, but also I didn't want to start messing with the monitor and the wires because that just doesn't seem like a girl job. That just doesn't seem like a responsibility I need to have. So anyway, let me show you what we got done. We have managed to get the desk up. We have this amazing corner desk, and I have decided basically it fits perfectly flush against the wall, and then it was meant to come along this wall. But I decided because there was like open storage here, it would be quite nice if that was there and we could have like, well, right now it has some of my books, but it'll have like other cool game stuff on there. His chair's all set up. I've got some bedding on the bed. I don't love it. I don't love it. I think it just needs white bedding. So might change that up. We have the TV cabinet that we got from Ikea. Ikea was so successful, and all of the rest of the furniture is coming on Sunday in a delivery. This is a box of all this game stuff, so it's doing so well. All the carpets are in, it looks so good. Like I said, it's gonna be like dark and gloomy right now, but it just looks so, so nice. Does it look better with the lights on? I don't know, but it's just absolutely gorgeous. The bedroom is a tip because, like I said, my mum dropped a load of my stuff off. Anyway, downstairs and just show you some of the bits we got in Ikea. As you can see, the living room is still a dumping ground. However, it's a little bit of a somewhat tidier dumping ground, and I've managed to find some bits I needed. Like I found a vase so I can finally have some fresh flowers in here. We did go to Ikea. One of my absolute favorite finds. They are like these blue storage jars. I have pasta in this one and spaghetti in this one, and I just feel like it brings a nice blue accent. I'm gonna move this green chopping board because I did also get some chopping boards specifically for like veg and chicken and meat, like separated, so I'll put that away. You can see I got all like the different coloured ones so you know like what you're using them for. Also topped up the utensils drawer because I was running low on cooking utensils, like not running low, but I didn't have any, and I want to start cooking. I love home cooking, so I'm so excited about that. This side is currently still the builders meeting area. It literally just looks like a builder's lunchtime, but it's just where we have to sit and have a chin wag between jobs. Last update for day, because it's getting too dark and my camera's gonna die, is my mum brought the rest of my candles over. This is more candles, and also my other bedside unit, which I'm gonna make like a giant here. I think eventually I'm gonna invest in some Alex drawers and just get rid of these. These have got to be like 8-10 years old, and I just want to upgrade to nice new ones. I also have all of my soft teddies for my like displays and my jelly cats and stuff. They have made it home. But yeah, it's still looking absolutely crazy in here. So Ikea, I ordered another set of calics for here. I ordered a wardrobe for this wall, as well as some more chest of drawers for the bedroom, and then some other bits like the bathroom mirror and stuff. So very exciting stuff, but I will update you further. Probably not tomorrow because I'm back in the office tomorrow, so I don't think we're gonna get anything done, but I can update you on Friday because I will do a shorter day on Friday. And then on Sunday, which I think marks, I think it's Sunday the 17th. I think Friday's the 17th, so that'll be a month since we got the keys. And then Sunday, all of the furniture is coming from Ikea, so next week is going to be super exciting and we can get all of the furniture up. So anyway, it's Wednesday signing up. I'll probably see you on Friday. Hello peeps, happy Friday. Finally the end of the week. Friday is my absolute favourite day. Brandon finishes work at about 2:30. Which used to mean that when I was living at my parents, I would usually see him like before 4 o'clock, which was such a treat. But now I literally get to see him 5 minutes later. We literally live, I think, about 8 minutes from his work, like if you do it on a good day, but he usually gets in about 15 minutes after he finishes work. And today we have a to-do list. So we had some paperwork through from the solicitors, which we need to go drop off. We need to do a tip run because I need to get rid of some of the old carpet and a lot of flat pack cardboard boxes. We're actually gonna go to the gym. I haven't been in the gym in almost a month. We're both so excited to get back into it. We are both Pure Gym members. However, there is a really fancy spa gym over the road from us, which we're gonna look into joining. But for now, we're just gonna do a couple of gyms in the Pure Gym to get us back into it. And then do like a day pass at the fancy gym and see what we think. I mean, why not treat ourselves to a spa, a sauna, a paddle court, a swimming pool? But for now, we just need to get back into some sessions. So that is why I'm dressed in my gym attire, because he'll actually finish in about 2 hours. So I'll show you guys around, see where we got up to for the end of the week. I am so happy. I'm so proud of where we got to. We have the Ikea furniture coming on Sunday, which means next week's vlog is going to have a lot of flat pack in it and a lot of big changes. But for now, I made some small changes that I actually think make a big difference. So let me show you guys what I've been up to. Yesterday, I was in work all day, and then I got home and I just We did chill for a bit, but I just like was powering through boxes. And then even this morning before I started work, because I do a bit of a short day on a Friday, I powered through some more boxes. On my lunch, I just quickly made some lunch and cleaned the kitchen over, which was nice and refreshing, just like a proper deep clean of the kitchen and the fridge. Anyway, let me show you what I got up to. It is much brighter today, so clips hopefully will look a lot better. But basically we have some family coming over the weekend. Some just to come see the house, some to help. So I just wanted to make things as clear and like clear pathways throughout the house. So as you can see, I've piled a lot back behind the table. That includes the blinds, which my dad is hopefully going to put up on Sunday. So they're nice and easy to grab. Just some like storage help bits and books my mum left behind. This is all stuff for the games room, so once that's set up we can start accessorising them. This is stuff that is potentially going to go into the garage that I'm just like creating boxes. I've got like a winter box, a summer box, a box of boxes. This is one I've already taped up. These two here are shoes. We've really not decided what we're going to do with shoes, to be honest, so just living out of the boxes for now, but obviously we want to have a solution before the sofa comes. And then this little corner here is once my car has been emptied at the tip, we are going to put these in the car. So like some of my dad's tools, our tennis rackets, this is my work site uniform, just stuff we can get put away. But honestly, it's looking so nice. It's looking so clear and clean. Coming through into the kitchen, I've had a major tidy up in here. I've put all of the painting gear away because we're not going to be painting this weekend, possibly next weekend, but I figured while we have people around this weekend, like it's nice for it just to be clear space. I'm actually just about to put our first wash on, which is exciting. I have give everywhere a nice little tidy. Before it just looks like someone has like a bull in a china shop basically. So I just want it for the weekend to be nice and clean and clear. So this is basically the hiding zone. This is the pantry and this is where I've just hid everything for now, which we will need back out eventually, but for now it's just so nice to have a nice clear space downstairs. Now I've tried to kind of do the same upstairs. I've kind of made it so like if you were just coming to like see the house and have a nosy, it looks quite tidy and clear, but if you actually come in to help, things are like readily available to you. Like I put all the tools in the upstairs cupboard so that my dad knows where they are and stuff like that. But the biggest room and the biggest problem at the moment is the YouTube room, because I am saving it to do a video at the weekend. Brandon is in work on Sunday, and so I'm just gonna blitz through this room, set it all up on camera with you guys, have my dad finish off the blinds and stuff, and it's gonna be so lovely. But for now I've done some trickery. So when you stand at the door of the room, there's a couple boxes down here and there's some furniture I haven't built, but predominantly it looks clean, it looks clear. If you come around the corner, this is where the junk is all hidden. It's a little bit crazy, but just on first glance, it just looks nice, clean and tidy. This is one of my absolute favourite finds. I got this in Primark. It's actually a toothbrush holder, but I just figured it would be the cutest little pen pot to sit on there. So cute. I'm like making this house a house of tricks and just trying to make it look as clean and clear as possible. One room that is actually clean and clear is the games room, and we are just obsessed with this room. Game setup is all plugged in and set up and ready to go. The comfy day bed, I will say I'm not loving the bedding. I have found some black plain bedding with some white accents that I'm going to go with. So it's going to be a white sheet, a black duvet, black pillows, and then the white comfy cozy pillows to accessorize. We have also since last update built the TV cabinet, which I love. This is the Brimnes 2-drawer TV cabinet from Ikea. Those drawers down the bottom are big drawers. They are so amazing. They hide so much junk. This is where the PS, the Switch, the big telly is gonna go, and I'm so excited to get cozy and get gaming in here. Next to it's going to be the big Billy bookcase, which is also something I'm going to set up separately as a separate video on my channel, which is going to be on my book storage, which I'm unbelievably excited about. To show you the bedroom today, it's nice and clean and clear and tidy, except for my pile of charging electronics. My work laptop needs a charging over lunch, my normal laptop needs a charger to edit this video, and my phone, yeah, she's just there. But it is nice and clear and tidy. And one thing I will say, if I bring you in here, I finally got some shower storage. So I went with these from Ikea. I got 2 of the corner and 1 of the soap dish ones. They were literally £8 for the pack, and I have hung these up in the shower, and then you have to wait 24 hours before you can hook these on. So this evening I'm going to be able to hook these on, which is going to be super helpful. Mum did bring me some of my like bathroom storage. I'm missing the bottom drawer, but whatever. But this just can house stuff for now, and then before I get it into the shower, I'll show you guys. But basically I put the clips in, and they have to set for 24 hours, and then you hang them up. So I'm super excited about that. So I managed to get done a lot of like hidden jobs that like you guys wouldn't notice, or people coming into the house wouldn't notice, but are just making our lives a little easier. Like I've sorted out the wardrobes, I've sorted out some of the kitchen cupboards, just things that make our life a little bit easier, and hopefully will help when all the furniture comes as well. Even just like putting away things that we don't need right now, like winter and summer things, it just makes the wardrobe a little bit easier, and then when the new wardrobe comes, we'll be able to prioritize stuff that actually needs a home. So I think it's been really successful. It is actually a month tomorrow since we got the keys, so it is Friday the 16th. Actually the 17th we got the keys, so that means a month tomorrow, which is just incredible. I'll put some like little like month update kind of transformation clips at the end if you're nosy to see like what did it start with and what are we a month later. It's just absolutely insane to see it a month on. I'm so proud, I'm so happy with everything, and I think one thing I'm just really excited to get to do once all the furniture up is accessorize. I have boxes and boxes and stuff downstairs and in the garage of accessories and like trinkets, and I don't want the house to be cluttered, but I want it to be accessorized. So I'm super excited about that, especially in the living room when the sofa comes. It's just getting the cushions and throw pillows out and like all of the cozy things that I've got ready for this house is gonna be so exciting. I'm still on the lookout for living room furniture. I found a coffee table on Facebook. I messaged the lady, she just ignored me. And then the TV stand I found was too big to fit in even my dad's car, which is an absolute monster of a car. So it just wasn't worth hiring a van for, basically. So I'm still on the lookout for that, but it's not a massive drastic issue, and that is it for now. Like, it's just little things, and I think one of my big projects is going to be sorting out the upstairs cupboard. I'm super excited about that. Right now it holds my candles, it's got my tree hook collection in there, so once my Bath and Body Works room is set up, that can be cleared out, and that can be actual storage for coats and other stuff. Basically that might even be the shoe solution. I don't know, we're gonna get there eventually, but I'm so excited. So thank you guys for joining on this week's vlog. I'm not saying that this is going to be an every week thing. I'm just hoping to get into vlogging a little bit more. I would love, oh my gosh, like honestly, I would love to do daily vlogs. I've been thinking about doing TikTok for like the longest time, but every time I come to do it, I just have all these videos and drafts that I never post. And I lost weight, I thought about doing what I eat every day to maintain weight loss, and started going to the gym. I started thinking about doing gym videos. And in the hygiene world, I always think about doing shower routines. Working from home, I think about doing like what I get up to in a day, and the house, I was thinking of doing house renovation things, and I just never do it. I just don't think it's for me, to be honest. I like the freedom that YouTube gives me, but I also like being specific in my hygiene realm. You guys know I love my book content and my wax content, but it's not the most popular on my channel, but I still love doing it, and I feel like maybe that's how the vlogs sort of are. They're just sort of no pressure whenever I feel like picking up the camera, and I'm relatively limited on time, especially in the English winter, because I only really have my lunch breaks to film. I still have a full-time job, and then it's dark by the time I'm logged off. So yeah, I don't know, let me know what you guys think, what you like to see. Would you prefer if it was like a daily vlog, a weekly vlog, or like a couple of weekly vlogs a month? I don't know, just let me know if this works for you at all, or do you just prefer my sit down videos? Because it's fine if you do, honestly. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next week.